Okay, this is Alex Leonard, and today we're going to talk about the tarot. And this is a suggested deck I recommend to you as a beginner's deck. It's called the Rider-Waite deck. It's available at bookstores, Amazon.com online. They sell for about $17. So I would say that's the most popular deck. Here's an actual deck right here. Okay? Here we got the Ten of Swords. I want you to make notice of whatever number comes up on these cards, because we're going to eventually put numerology together with the cards. But here we have the Ten of Swords, and swords always represent, in my opinion, struggle. Here's the back of the deck. Here's all the cards. There's 22 face cards. When I say face cards, I'm talking about the Magician. This card always comes up for me because I am considered a magician. And so we're going to talk about 22 face cards, major arcana. And notice that it's the first card in the deck. And these are the cards that I need you to get familiar with. One of the things you want to do with the deck is, when you get it, this is a tool. This is going to be a tool. You're going to use this. This is how you open yourself up psychically. You start getting messages by using this as a tool. And one of the things you do to program the deck is to literally blow into the deck. By doing this, what you're doing is you're putting your own energy into this very valuable tool for you. And you're going to shuffle the deck also. Okay? And let me read from a script now, so that I get everything included. Today we're going to discuss the tarot. The most popular deck is known as the Rider-Waite deck. The tarot deck is a tool for use in doing readings for clients and for yourself. Here is one of my secrets. In the morning, before I get ready for a reading or readings, I do the following mantra. Facing east. Now, my desk right now, I am facing east, okay? And facing east, that is sitting or standing, holding your palms of your hands in a vertical position in front of your shoulders, and repeat the following. I draw to me the masters and the guides, the spirit guides, the angels, the faithfully departed, to be with me this day. I call upon the masters and the guides, the spirit guides, the angels, for I am grateful. I cover myself in the white light of the universe by placing my hands over my shoulders and throwing them down. Literally, you're drawing to you what is known as the white light. And I'll call the white light consciousness. That's consciousness with your connection to the other side. For we are all beings of light. I cover myself in the white light of the universe for protection, for orientation, for strength, and for mental growth. To open myself up, to connect with the spirit guides. By doing this mantra, you are calling upon the spirit realm to be with you. Think of this initially as getting on a bike or a bicycle and learning how to ride. It's just that simple. In other words, you've got to learn how to connect. And this is one of the ways to connect. I suggest you pick up a book to go along with your tarot deck. And this book is by Eileen Connolly. It's an apprentice tarot book, and it's an excellent book, particularly for people starting out, for beginners. And one of the things that I've always liked about the book is that here's the card of the Magician, and you may not be able to see this, but what it's doing here is giving you a definition of the card, and over in this column right here, that's if the card turns up right side up, or upside down, I'm sorry. I want you to utilize both the right side up and the reverse definitions of the card. And this will give you a meditation that goes along with the card. Okay. One of the things that I like about that book is that it is very user-friendly, and that for each card in the deck, it gives you both to see right side up in reverse positions, meaning upside down, meaning to each of the cards in the deck. Initially, I would focus on what I call the major arcana. This is a major arcana card. The card of the magician. Take and read about these cards, for their face cards, okay? The card that often characterizes me is the card of the magician, which I've shared with you. It also has a number 1 on it, which is New Beginnings. Okay. Another fun card for me is the Star card. This is Major Arcana also. Oops, I'm sorry. Here's the Star card. This is the Star card. Quite often the Star card can represent an actor, someone involved in the theater, a radio announcer, and often it can represent a gay man or a gay woman. The Death card, which often freaks people out, and there's nothing to fear of it, actually is one of my favorite cards, and favorite cards of tarot, of people who utilize the tarot and do readings with the tarot. There's your Death card right there. This represents endings and new beginnings. Actually, it's a favorite card in that it represents the ending of a significant period in your life and the beginning of possibly a new 9-year cycle in your life. Upon removing the box from the deck, take the cards in your hand and fanning them and literally breathe into them, into the deck, which I already showed you. And you can do it, and you do it this way. Okay. Begin by taking the card and shuffling it in your hands. While doing this, you say to the client mentally, or to yourself if you're doing a self-reading, think about your life, the way it is, the way you would like it to be. Think about an area in your life. It could be career. It could be about your love life, a possible move. Now this is interesting. If this ever happens like this, these 2 cards flipped over while I was shuffling the deck. These are 2 messenger cards. You always take those messenger cards, do not put them back in the deck. Put them aside on the table because they have significant meaning to what's happening at the moment. Finally, place the deck in front of you on the table. And I want you to take the deck and split it. I want to pile to the left, I want to pile to the right, and I want to pile them to the center, just like that. And you take the first card. This is called the card of the significator. Okay? And quite often it will be a major arcana card. This is called Temperance. And the card usually represents, and it's reversed, so you do not turn this card right side up. There are many tarot people who use the tarot deck and say, oh, all the cards have to be right side up. From the very beginning, since 1990, when I learned the tarot, I said these cards have to be the way they are. I'm sorry I got to stop here because I'm about ready to run out of time. This is all for now. I will be in touch with you very soon. Have a great day. Many blessings. And salute. Salute to you. I can't get a good picture of that, but here you go. Major arcana. Chakras and